Unpopular opinion, I need to nerd out real quick. I don't think the events of Naruto would have went the way they went if the fourth Hokage survived, bro. If that motherfucker was alive, I feel like a lot of that shit would have went differently. First of all, I don't think the Uchihas would have rebelled if Minato was still alive, bro. And if they did choose to rebel, I don't think he would send Itachi after him. I think he'd do it himself for the love of the game. This motherfucker had a flee on sight order, bro. He was taking out armies by himself. I think taking out the Uchihas would have been light work. And then if he would have got Jiraiya to go with him on that mission, I think it would have been light work. But I feel like if he was alive, I don't think the Uchihas would even thought of pulling that shit. Like, y'all talking about going up against the Leaf Village and the fourth Hokage? No, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they was built like that. A lot of the shit, I don't think a lot of that shit would have went down. I don't think if Pain, first of all, the fourth Hokage by itself could probably take out the Akatsuki in an afternoon. You dig what I'm saying? I feel like he'd have took them out in the afternoon. Just the Akatsuki. Let me go over here and see what they are about real quick. Pain, Jiraiya wouldn't have passed away. I feel like Pain would have never pulled up to the Leaf Village if the fourth Hokage was alive. Because he would take, again, I don't see the six paths of Pain taking out the fourth Hokage. Especially, let's just say it went down how it went down originally. Let's just say Jiraiya loses his life and he sent that coded message to the Leaf. Minato would have figured out that code in a couple minutes. He'd have looked, because everybody else, they were struggling to figure that shit out. Minato looked at that shit and be like, oh, okay, okay. And when they would have pulled up, oh boy wouldn't even been able to pull off the Shinra Tensei. You know, the almighty push. He wouldn't even got to do the almighty push on the Lee Village. He'd have took their ass out, bro. He was way too fast. And not only was he fast, he was a fucking genius. He was a prodigy, unlike the Leaf has ever seen before. And I dare to say, after he died, we haven't seen a genius on his level. I know I'm glazing this dude, but he's my favorite character out of that whole series that we didn't get enough of. I wish they would do a prequel series that just focused on him. Cause just seeing the little bit about him that I've seen, I was like, shit. You feel what I'm saying? And the Leaf is some hoes for the way they did Naruto, especially when people knew who his daddy was. The whole village didn't know, but the fucking third did. I ain't gonna go there though. The fourth, like what? Didn't the second Hokage create the Flying Thunder God? He made that shit a hot line. The fourth Hokage made that shit a hot song, bro. He took the fucking Flying Thunder God and made that bitch a game changer. He, the only person I know that had a fucking flee on sight order, which means if your army was beating the shit out the other army, if the fourth Hokage showed up, I don't give a fuck how good y'all doing. Soon as y'all see him, y'all supposed to run. No more fighting. It's supposed to be like, y'all supposed to be winning. Like, yeah, we got victory. Hey, the fourth Hokage showed up. Oh shit, we lost. Let's go. That's what you're supposed to do. The little bit they showed to him, they showed what happened if you don't run. If you stick around, they showed what happened to your ass. You don't even see it. You don't even see it coming. It's just 1 minute you see him. If you don't run, you front row at a Tupac concert. You don't even know how you got there. Like, what the fuck? Like we was winning, and then motherfucker showed up in a beige trench coat, and now I'm here. Like, what the fuck? The only people, like the only time we didn't see him watch somebody was when he went to the Cloud Village and he went up against Killer B and A. You dig what I'm saying? But I feel like the plot saved them. Real shit. And I love the Hidden Cloud Village. I love Killer B, but I feel like the plot saved them. If they'd have kept it going, I don't think. I ain't gonna say it would have been easy, but I feel like he'd have pulled out the win. Anyway, I just had to nerd out for a second. I'm on my way to work, and I just thought of that shit with some content. Do y'all watch Naruto? Do y'all agree? Y'all disagree? Comment below as always. Peace.